Welcome to Baba's Talk Show, recorded live in Gold Coast, Australia.
Welcome to another episode of Baba's Talk Show. I'm Hussein Baba. As usual, I have special guests who appear in my talk show, and today is not exceptional. Now, I know this person for many, many years, and she's very, very active in our Gold Coast communities, and I can see her attending quite a number of events on the Gold Coast. And she doesn't need any introduction, but I still introduce her. Good morning, Ping Bao. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
早上好。
早上好，早上好，恭喜发财。
哦，龙年成祥。
哦，谢谢你。
Chinese New Year.
谢谢你。
Year of the Dragon.
That's right. We just celebrated Chinese New Year about 2 weeks ago. Very recently, yes. And the flavor is still there for another 1 month, right? And well, thank you so much for coming this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, good. I hope you had a good, enjoyable New Year.
Definitely. We had a good celebration, and we lately just finished our Chinese art show in Robina Art Gallery.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
very good.
It's the first time gathering 4 artists from the Gold Coast.
Right.
And displayed a different type of Chinese calligraphy and Chinese art pieces.
Okay, good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know that you'd come up with something every New Year. I know that. Well, of course, our audience would like to know something about you. Like, give an introduction of yourself. Where were you born? Where you come from? Yes.
Well, I am Chinese from mainland China, Quiz.
Okay.
Which province is the Confucius province?
Oh, which one is that?
Shandong province.
Oh, Shandong. Of course, Shandong is well known for Kung Fu. And also they are the beer capital for Tsingtao. Is it Tsingtao beer?
Qingdao beer.
Oh, Qingdao beer, yeah.
From Shandong.
That's right. I remember in the
province.
history, it used to be at one time ruled by Germany. Was that a long time ago?
Yes.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah,
So,
with Chinese history.
That's right. I see. Because I've seen some of the architect. It's quite German architect. And all that.
That's how Qingdao beer with influence German beer.
Oh, German beer, right.
My city not far from there.
Okay. I can't speak much about alcohol because I don't drink.
Nor do I.
Okay, good.
Maximum
That's good
glass
habit.
wine.
That's good habit.
No
Good.
alcohol.
No alcohol.
Yes.
Good habit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ming, tell me, what made you come to Gold Coast and when did you come to the Gold Coast?
Well, since 1999, I'm already out of China.
Okay.
So when that time, I actually was living in United Arab Emirates.
Really?
So from China, sent me to United Arab Emirates.
Okay.
So I was in Abu Dhabi for 10 years.
10 years?
Yes.
Do you speak Arabic?
أنا كلام شوية
little, okay. كيف حال?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Shukran. Oh, not bad. Alhamdulillah. So, you speak, of course, fluent Mandarin.
Yes.
And you speak English and a bit of Arabic.
说一
Do you speak Cantonese?
Not really. Mandarin.
可以講少少嗎？可以講。
Only maybe a little bit. I can't understand. But generally just Mandarin and English.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's in 1999.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite a long time.
Yeah.
In Abu Dhabi, 10 years.
Right.
That's how, back to your question, why I'm on the Gold Coast.
Right.
Is because my husband is Australian.
Right.
He is actually from Melbourne. That's in Abu Dhabi. I met my husband.
Okay.
And my son was born in Abu Dhabi.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
The reason we're coming back to the Gold Coast.
Yes.
It's very much for my son to come back to Australia to study.
Okay.
And we've been driving around the coast. Start with Brisbane.
Right.
All around the coast for 6 months to choose where we're going to live.
Right.
Why Gold Coast, not Melbourne?
Right.
Because the weather.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Everybody, you see, there's a joke. When a Melburnian comes to the Gold Coast, he doesn't want to go back right here because they love the weather so much on the Gold Coast. Good, that's very interesting. So exactly when did you move into Gold Coast? You were traveling around Australia?
Yeah, I think we landed 2016 in 4th of July.
Okay.
Brisbane Airport.
All right.
Straight away we got our car.
Yes.
So from Brisbane Airport we with suitcase taking off.
Okay.
Driving a loop from the map to Cooktown,
Okay.
all the way to Darwin,
Right.
back loopways Sydney, Melbourne, and all the way from Coolangatta. I remember one of the Sunday,
Yes.
we driving whole way till Burleigh Head,
Okay.
Southern Cross, one of the hotel in
Okay.
front of the beach.
Right.
I was like, wow, that's
Okay.
beautiful.
Right.
And let's see if we can find a hotel available.
Okay.
So I walked in one of the beachfront residential.
Right.
So from there,
Right.
we kind of like, ooh, very nice beachfront
Oh.
apartment. So we were, and also the weather. So that's made us decide, okay, we've been moving each step. Said, okay, I like Gold Coast. Let's see if we can buy a house or if we can rent a house. So till I think 2017, around August, we actually live in one of the Robina suburb because for my son, we found like we did a lot study for primary school that time.
Right.
So we say, okay, we like Gold Coast and the school is not bad.
Yeah.
And we had like a school opening, visiting Robina State High or Robina Primary School, and there's a few around the catchment, Westy College, Somerset.
Right.
So I said, "Ooh, that's a place I want to buy a house and to live in there for my son to go to school."
Very good. You made the right decision. You made the right decision.
It's only trial, right?
Well,
but since then I love it.
Yeah, it's not. Now it's been about almost 8 years then. 2016, yeah.
Time flies.
Time flies.
Yeah,
that's good. Ping, that was interesting. Now, I would like to know, I know you're involved with so many activities. Can you explain exactly what do you do? I mean, to the audience.
Thank you. So very much we say when you move back, I'm not like the age to retire.
Right.
And my husband actually found for me. He is like white Australian and really want me to be part of Australia.
Right.
And he really found something for me to do.
Okay.
And we're saying, well, we were in finance, we were in business previously.
Right.
Even in Abu Dhabi, I was like in recruitment.
Right.
So that's for a long time.
Right.
He is a fund manager.
Right.
We kind of trading on our own.
Right.
He found online from Southport TAFE, one of the TAFE opening. He said, "Oh, let's go have a look." Then I was looking each course, saying the community service.
Yes.
So it probably goes with my personality.
Yeah.
So you are passionate in something, or you also want yourself to be fit in local culture, and also to be able, we say, to be a useful person.
Of course.
Yeah. So that's how I started taking the community service cert 3.
Okay.
So I was like, wow, the content is very meaningful, interesting.
Right.
Because from Abu Dhabi, we actually moved to Philippines, Manila, Boracay. We've been living in Philippines for a couple of years. And we also travel quite a bit in Southeast Asia. So with Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, we're seeing where we even a lot like Thailand.
That means you're a bit of a multicultural because you see already multicultural. So that really backed you up when you decided to get engaged in the community services on the Gold Coast.
I think make different, right? Your life experience make the difference.
Of course.
So you've been Muslim country for 10 years.
Right.
And then go to Philippines.
Yes.
It's because my husband, colleague, they had a Filipino wife, invite us there.
Yeah.
And then we travel, both of us, we like travel.
Right.
So,
I see you all the time traveling. I see in your Facebook traveling. I think you very often go to Japan.
Yes,
Recently,
we just last year.
Yeah.
So COVID stopped.
Right? I can see you like traveling. You guys like traveling.
We love travel.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
Now, you have an organization. What is that organization on the
Australian Chinese Women's Federation. It's very much on the Gold Coast to support some people like me, Chinese background, anywhere in the world. It's based on Queensland legislation and service, we say local community members.
Right.
Yeah, we don't have any other linking or background.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really.
So in other words, you try to represent the interest of the Chinese community on the Gold Coast.
Yeah, support them.
Yes.
Include myself.
Right.
Like from beginning.
Right.
How we learn Australian culture,
Right.
learning speak English,
Right.
right?
Right.
Like a joke, first we are coming back saying, oh, garage sales.
Yeah.
What about the house?
Yeah.
They only selling garage? My husband been out of the country for 8 years.
Right.
I said, do you know? He's like, I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
So we've been out for a very long time.
Yeah.
So gradually, you say, oh, from beginning, what is a bulk bill?
Yeah.
You know, those kind of a term,
Right.
especially for newly arrival,
That's right.
can be struggling.
Right.
Yeah, include myself.
Right.
So when I paid myself for the course,
Right.
you know how the community. But nowadays, if by that time, if I know some association,
Yes.
I will know TAFE
Yes.
or any other association will have a government-funded program.
Right.
So I can save my money.
Right.
So that's what I try to do, leading the newly arrival or even people living here for 30 years.
Yeah.
They are only associate in that particular group.
That's right.
Rather than coming out.
Yes.
So multicultural, very much. I want to be myself learning multicultural and also guiding the Chinese some members, not easy. So step by step, mini steps to be able to understand multiculturalism.
Of course.
To be able to be part of it.
Right.
Multiculturalism.
Right.
So yes, it's been over 4 years now.
Right.
And we having different support. I think vulnerably say, especially with single mom and also with domestic violence, it's big thing always.
So Ping, is that where you come with we have joined up with MCCGC?
With very much during my set-3 time, I'm already volunteering with MFO.
Okay.
So with MFO, you know, the domestic violence SARA program.
That's right.
So with a lot of SARA programs saying, also with police, right? You know, with Darwin, with now.
Yes.
So any first language, especially in Mandarin sector.
That's right.
So I do support a lot of them with language support, culture support.
Right.
So also helping them like linking the services.
That's true.
Yeah, even TMC. You know, TMC as well helped a lot of like Chinese community members on the Gold Coast.
So in other words, if they have some issue with the Chinese community or some individual, so they will pick up the phone and call you. Most of the time.
Yes.
Most of the time.
Sometimes if they, even before I come here this morning, I got a phone call from Wesley Mission's community program. One of the Chinese social worker is actually referred, the client referred by Sarah, MFO's domestic.
Right.
She said, oh, we really need some kind of support for this Chinese lady. She's only about 40 something. It's not eligible with the seniors, and her visa criteria is not eligible for a lot of programs. So who is stepping in? She couldn't find anybody. With MCCGC, it's very much same. I've been supporting their project since 2017. You probably remember I was involved with Welcome Dinner Project before COVID.
Yes.
So that's also a step. So I try to support when I can. While I'm same time volunteer with our local neighborhood watch group.
That's true.
Yeah, so just kind of like, I think something driving you is you are passionate in something you don't see as work.
That's right.
They do it anyway, like yourself, right? So look how many programs you're doing.
Well, I like to keep myself busy, or my wife will complain.
So you know, Baba's cooking show, also with
Baba's talk show, and then MSN, that multicultural social network.
So you even travel a lot to Brisbane.
Yeah.
I really try to cut Brisbane.
I also try. Not easy.
Yeah. Well, so how many? So let's say, how many years you are on the Gold Coast then?
Let me start to 24 years.
See? So how many years you are focusing on multiculturalism?
I think around 15 years.
See? 前辈. So in Chinese, we say 前辈.
Oh, Xie Xie.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're learning
Yeah.
from the previous experienced, senior respect in our
Yeah, that's
culture.
true. I mean, we all learn. I'm still learning. I've also learned from my children, new things. Yeah. So I just want to explain to our viewers, because they're overseas, we have organization on the Gold Coast who support the community and also new migrants if they need any assistance. So there are organizations called MFO, TMC, MCCGC, then we got IVA. So these are the organizations that I'm very familiar with. And she mentioned about the SARA program. SARA program is to deal with domestic violence, victims of domestic violence.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
And 3 years ago, I did an episode on them. The boss of MFO is Cornelia Babbage. Yeah. So we did with the police there. I did a half an hour program explaining their services. So below this video, I'll put the link. You can refer back and you can see what are the services they provide.
Yeah,
they do an excellent job.
Yeah.
It's called SARA program. Yeah.
I mean, even MCCGC support seniors.
Yes.
So myself in a role with multicultural seniors support program.
Is it part of Cura?
Cura is doing aged care service provider.
Okay.
So that's I'm multi-head, right?
Yeah.
So another 2 days is for Care Funder Navigator.
Okay.
Particular for people are 65
okay.
and above when they are eligible to apply my aged care services.
Okay.
So Cura is with MCCGC.
Okay.
So Multicultural Community Council Gold Coast is sitting on the community part, doing community projects. So as a settlement, they have it. And like my program, Multicultural Seniors supported. And also with my aged care called Care Funder Navigator. So that's my role as well.
Good.
So 65 Cura, it's service provider of my aged care services.
Okay.
Like a CAHSP, home care package.
Yeah.
Whoever age 65.
Ping, we are here to talk about you. We are promoting other organizations.
Exactly.
But anyway, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, we like to provide any.
It's good because I know there are many, quite a number of people on the Gold Coast who may not be aware of these services.
Yes.
Right? So it's
especially
good.
for the Chinese
That's
community.
That's right. So, so it's very important for them to know. And usually they'll contact this organization, but again, they're not very. So you have to go out and spread the information from time to time.
I think you probably found example for Muslim or Indian or Chinese because of cultural and language barrier. There is service, but for our members, lack of language, they are not even knowing the information. So there's a gap.
Of course.
Yeah, there's a gap.
In this area, the government may have to work a bit more harder.
I'm saying I'm learning. I don't have much comment on the government, but I do hope the government can recognize a bit more, having, especially for our small association example, on the Gold Coast. Hopefully the government can hear our voice. We are having quite large number of Chinese community members with latest census along Queensland.
Oh, yes.
You know, how we are very much want to guiding the Chinese communities join the community and use the services or knowing the services or even part of the volunteering. You know, I'm also part of a City of Gold Coast with Murray, the action group. So the Gold Coast volunteer group. So I was joined the action group. We just had a meeting yesterday morning to try to help to review the policies and also land mapping, connection and network. So keep learning. Really myself, I would encouraging whoever have the ability or have the time to join part of the volunteering.
Of course.
So, you know, you've been volunteering a lot.
That's
so
true.
We
all volunteer. We volunteer. That's what I see all the time. And that's why she's fit. Because she keep, one of the reasons she do all that could keep fit. And that's a good point for any young members or any senior members who would like to participate in volunteer services. You see, look at Ming.
Yes.
She just walked in and then she started. You don't have to really go to formal study. Just get into one of these organizations and volunteer yourself, and then you learn the rope. You learn
Definitely.
and yes, and if you come from one of your own cultural background, then you can help your people. Let's say if you're from Burma, you can speak Burmese language. You know, so it is readily available, and people and organization need people like you to join them.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now, as you know, I'll really love to speak to you long, but we have to keep the time limit.
Okay.
Right? As you know, usually I mention about the importance. Of course, we all come from different places.
Yeah.
You come from China. I come from Hong Kong. It's part of China anyway.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a Sri Lankan heritage. So the beautiful thing is on the Gold Coast, this is what I realized, we intermingle easily. I mean,
I found comfortable.
Comfortable, yeah. That's beautiful about this place. People from 150 cultural background. So it's very important that we coexist in a harmonious way.
Yeah.
And as you know, I've been promoting my slogan for the last 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind repeating it again. I think you've heard it many times.
Definitely.
Yeah. Would you like to read it, or you want me to read it?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's no matter where you come from, no matter what language you speak, no matter what your religious beliefs are, we are all brothers and sisters in humanity. Therefore, we should respect each other, extend love and care, and be compassionate to one another.
I love it.
You love it.
Yeah,
okay, good.
Yeah. I did hear you speaking one of the functions.
Yes.
So really much is inspiring, encouraging.
Yes.
So, you know, with multiculturalism on the Gold Coast, I'm very keen for us to be sister brothers working under one family.
That's right.
Same with ACWF.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We had a WeChat group.
Yes.
I call ACWF 大家庭. So you know, a big family.
And can the outsider join them?
Definitely.
So what
Anyone
can you
use WeChat?
Yeah. Can you repeat in Chinese so that some members can join?
ACWF 大家庭. So that's why I bought the fan. Anyone scan that, so they can add WeChat. So with this code, any Chinese, they can scan this code to add my WeChat. Then they can join our organization.
Okay.
So any support, we can provide information-wise.
Right.
If anything, like what you say, we're learning. We will say, okay, if something we are not sure, we will try to find out for
Of course. We'll always try to find solutions. That's the beauty.
Yes.
We work solution. Okay. Thank you so much for stopping by this morning. And before you leave, I would like to present you a small token of appreciation.
I also have a present.
Oh, you have to me too. Okay. All right. This is for you. Okay. We'll exchange one by one.
Okay. So I just explained.
Okay.
This is like
you want to give okay?
So the panda is a Chinese animal, like a national animal, panda.
Right.
Just this lately, we did art show from Robina Art Gallery.
Right.
One of our artists did this.
Okay.
母子情深.
It looks beautiful.
So it's like a love showing from the mother to the child.
Oh, okay.
So we want to be our services to encouraging our volunteers, members to be care about each other, like the love of the mother to the child.
Oh, good. Thank you so much. Xie Xie. Thank you so much for this gift. I really like it, and I love pandas. And then you got a bamboo ear, and it reminds me a lot. It's familiar place in Chengdu, Sichuan.
That's it.
Yeah,
correct.
that's
How
right.
The pandas,
pandas in China. That's good.
Sichuan.
Okay, Xie Xie. Thank you.
Xie.
So in return, I have also a small token of appreciation.
Thank you.
I would like to mention a word of appreciation presented to Ping Bao Aspinall for appearing in Baba's talk show and for your services to the community. Thank you so much.
Appreciate.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. All right.